Great. Hello, hello. Stop over. So, just going to do a short little pixel art stream today. Probably going to be revisiting a couple of the bits from my game Secrets of Sunder. I don't know quite what I'm going to do yet. We'll figure out which bits. But we've got a whole list of arts that we need to work on for the post-jam version. So we'll be having a look through, seeing what we feel like doing, and giving that a little go. I'm just going to shuffle my music as well, so we've got a bit of variety. Yeah, so I'm also considering that the original plan for the jam version was going to have 2 levels. Don't know if I'm going to do that for the post jam. I think I might just stick with the one, but we'll see. Because otherwise we could do some environment design for that. Might be worth doing. I don't know. I'll have a think about that. What else is there? Yesterday we did some work on the spell effects. A little bit better code for drawing out the path on the screen, all that kind of stuff. Actually, we do need to do a spell draw symbol, which I was going to have like a quill drawing the spell pattern onto the casting circle. So maybe we could draw out the quill for that. That could be a little thing to do. Just because it would be way better than... Oh, the only problem is that it draws the line. I'll have a think about that. I'm not sure. I don't really want the line to be connected to the quill because it kind of like moves around as you move the mouse. So there might be a better way to do that. I need to have a think about that as well. Okay. So maybe we have a look at some of the invoker animations and stuff like that as well. The vessel, which is what I'm calling the guy that's in the middle of the scene. Which one's that? In the storyboarding? Yeah, this guy here somewhere. Where is he? He turned off? There. Oh, that's part of him. And this guy. I need to do loads more work on that design. I quite like the different caves, so that would be good to keep this in. I think I'm going to stick with this kind of like summoning circle shape. It looks much better than just the circle that we've got here. Yeah. But other than that, I'm going to run through my dailies. I don't really need them for waking up the brain to pixel art, but just want to keep the streaks alive. So we're just going to run through these hopefully fairly quickly, but we'll see how that goes. So starting with hashtag, this is looking for 4 5-letter words by swapping the tiles around. Green letters are in the correct spot, so we've got 2 horizontal, 2 vertical words. Yellow's in the right word but wrong spot, and grey is in the wrong position, not in that word at all. So this word is most likely going to be twice. There's no other E's or T's anywhere else, so we can quite safely swap those 2. And yeah, it's got to be one of the I's, but we don't know where the L's going to go yet, so we're not going to swap in an I just yet. This word has a double C, not next to each other, I wouldn't imagine. It's interesting to take note of that. And there's another C up here, okay. So we know this L has got to go probably one of these 2 places and probably at the end here. The end WL? Bit of an unusual one. What else could we have? I would say we've maybe got clock somewhere, but maybe is this word? I'll put a C here, put the K there. O and I swapping. Does we see something? See something I? with an L here. See something IL. Where's the H gonna go? It's normally best, because I'm trying to do this with in the perfect number of moves, we'll end up with 5 moves left, which means each swap has to make both letters, put both letters in the correct position. So it's worth just thinking about where everything goes first. What else could be after this? After the C? You could end CH, but it's not going to be. You could end CA, maybe? Not CI. Maybe CO, but it's unlikely. So probably the K has got to go there. That would put the S here. What are we saying this is? C something. I L something. C something. I L something. And this would be S something. A. Okay, this could be Shawl. SHAWL. Without putting I at the end of this. What did we say this was? CHILI. Chili. Could be. Let's try that. If we put the H there. Yeah, okay. And that's going to be there. Yeah, I'm fairly comfortable doing this then. It's going to be Shawl. And there we go. Nice. Okay. So what letters we're taking into Betweenle? Betweenle, we're looking for a 5-letter word alphabetically. When we make a guess, our guess will either go to the top or to the bottom based on if our guess is alphabetically before or after the word that we're guessing. We're trying to find. Easier once there's one. Oh, didn't mean to put that on a new window. Back in there. And I try and use these 4 just to make it a little bit harder. So, chili, block, shawl, and twice. I guess we go with chili first. That should go up. So we're looking for something that is like this ratio through the rest of the words in the dictionary. Only 5-letter words that we're looking at. Dictionary. So we can guess clock fine. That's fine. That's definitely going to go up. Now, shawl and twice, I think it's probably going to be quite near it. I think twice is probably still going to be below. So this should go down. Okay, that's good. And then we can still guess our shawl in here. But what else? We're gonna have to go maybe early A. Let's RA. Let's try rapid. A bit further forward. There's not many Q words, so I might just jump straight to P. Go for print. Yeah, I think we're close with that. Let's try putty. Yeah, okay. So we're somewhere in the P. Maybe try prune. We could do some. Okay, so it's PU. Puffy. Somewhere in between these two. Honey. How long can we get this double letter streak going? Okay, so it's got to be like lunch. There we go. Right, we'll take that into Wordle as our starting guess. The punch gives us nothing. Okay. Any other words that we've had today that we can still guess? Can't do shawl. We can't do clock. We can't do... What was our starting C? Chili. No. No H or C. What was the T? It was... What was the T word? Twice. We do twice? T-Y-I? No, there's no C again. Okay. So we've got to pick a different word then. We did rapid as well. There's no P. Okay. Let's just do... Don't really want to do reads because it definitely can't be the answer. With Wordle, you can't have a word. You can't have like a plural. Although reads isn't a plural, but I think words that end in S, I think, are not answers. Go with everyone's favourite word. Moist will give us a few. Let's try TI. Let's try tiger. That gives us a few more common words, common letters. So... Bitter? No. Bill? Where's this T gonna go? D-I... W-I, maybe? Wilty? No, that's would I lie to you? I don't think that's an actual word. Jilted. What's this gonna be? $50. Let's try 50. Okay. We've got a T and a Y. Maybe something... Itty? No. Ibty. Double T-Y? We try like... Itty. Or witty. Let's try witty. Oh dear. What's this gonna be then? Could it be kitty? Is litty a word? I don't think so. Jitty. I don't think it would be the titty. City. No. Bitty? No, that's not. Ditty or kitty, I think, are the two options here. I think we try kitty? No! Ditty. Oh, well, never mind. Lost that streak. Gotta start again next time. Right, Mexico to Colombia. The travel is fewest border crossings you're looking for. So we're gonna have to go straight into Guatemala. Then Honduras, and then Nicaragua next, and then Costa Rica, and then Panama. That's it. Nice. Right, flags. We've got Panama. We've got Mexico. We've got... This is Honduras. And then Costa Rica is same color scheme as Panama next door. Guatemala and Nicaragua. Which one is which? I'm going to stick with this way around. I don't know if that's the case. No, okay. So how do we remember those two in future? I guess if it's between Honduras and then Costa Rica, and Honduras and Costa Rica are both horizontal stripes. And Guatemala and Mexico are very similar. Okay. Guatemala is the one that's similar to Mexico, just a different color scheme. But like 3 vertical stripes and a crest kind of thing in the middle. Hopefully that'll help us remember next time. Onto connections then. We're looking for 4 groups of 4 here. Words today are surprise, humour, see straight, baby, rattle, boo, freak, hiss, bay. Bay's an unusual one. Gotcha, pamper, shed, or sheed. Guess who? Indulge and slither. Sorry, I was just looking at sheed or shed. It's like hiss. You'll both take off the last letter. That's not really useful with anything else. Guess who's a weird one? Guess who surprise? No. Pamper, indulge, humour, and what's the last one with that? Rattle? Rattle, creak? Hiss and slither? Kind of like snake stuff? Or shed? Things a snake does. Maybe. That's the best group I've got so far. Straight line's a bit annoying. But try and get these in a corner somewhere. That'll do. Okay, and then bay. What's bay gonna be? Boo, baby, and what's the last one? They're like I was thinking that they're like what's the term for that? Like terms of endearment kind of thing. Surprise, guess who, gotcha, and boo. Yeah, that's got to be it. Oh, didn't want to shuffle again. Right. Hope I remember those. That'll do. Okay. So boo, gotcha, guess who, and surprise. The things that you can like not scare someone, but like surprise someone with. Then we got hiss. No, hiss is part of that. We've got creak, humour, baby, straight, bay, pamper, see, and indulge. We're saying humour, pamper, indulge, and baby is to go along with someone. And then that leaves creek, straight, bay, and sea. Let's see what that group is. I don't know what that group is. But hopefully this is the purple. Homophones of body of water. Okay, a bay, a creek, a sea, and a strait. Fair enough. Okay. What's going to be the second hardest then? Is pamper, humour, baby. And indulge, maybe? This is going to be the blue? Or maybe the surprise guess who gotcha and boo. Let's try that. It's probably green. Oh no, good. Word said to an unsuspecting person. Okay. Indulge, humour, pamper and baby. This should be the green. Oh. Almost perfect. But that'll do. Things a rattlesnake does. Nice. Onto word salad. So looking for words in the grid. They can go in any direction and go around. We're looking for quite a long last answer there, but 5 answers in the grid. The numbers notify how many letters in the answer, and they're in alphabetical order. And the clue is Happy Valentine's Day. We've got to have hearts there. We've got to have like chocolate or card, maybe. We'll have Valentine's. We have surprise. No. These have both got to be before H alphabetically. There's not loads of starting letters we can do then. The A, the E, the D, and the C. Valentine's. Date. And, oh, even before. So either we're starting with the C or the D now. Oh, I've got secrets. Secret what? Admirer. Admirer. And that leaves Cupid. Nice. Very on theme today. Onto Strands. Now we're looking for another one. Words in the grid. We're looking for 7 words in the grid. And they can go similar, any kind of direction. I haven't seen any that cross through itself, but I think in the how to play, they've actually got an example of that with this lime. So it is allowed by the looks of it. And you end up filling the grid completely. One of the 7 theme words will be the spangram, and that can be a word or a phrase, and that has to touch 2 opposing sides of the grid. It can go straight across, or it could go a full loop round and make some kind of shape or something like that. If anything, I'd probably say that this one might make a heart somewhere, so there's probably a word. If they've planned it right, there should be a word like that. So, what are we looking for today? Will you be my Valentine? The word love, that's got to be, no, okay. Maybe... I can see the word nookie. No, not that. Spoon. No, let's take a hint. Angel. Okay. These going to be more terms of endearment that we were looking for before. Oh, is this love bug? Maybe. Yeah, okay. Got to be the end of the word. What have we got here? Maybe ending ly? Got an ing, possibly. spike. Loop. Not seeing this. Moon. Get a couple more clues maybe. Deer. Honey. Okay. Endearment, right. Told you the spangram would be like a heart shape. Kind of missing 2 extra letters longer would be better, but... So, what are these other ones? Darling. Soup. No. There's 2 left here. The O's have got to be double O, right? Which means K double O or O double O K? Is it Pookie? A weird one, okay. And is that Snookums then? Snookums, yeah. Not great. Not great with those words. Right, real bird, fake bird. Looking for... we're given answers to a category and we have to say if they're real or if they're fake. So, are these real rides at Walt Disney World? Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. No idea. That could be. I'm going to say real. Pinocchio's Truth Palace sounds fake. Mission Space. I know there's Space Mountain, but is there Mission Space around that? I'm going to say fake. Apparently real, okay. Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith. That's got to be fake. Oh, what? Need to go to Disney World at some point. Home Improvement Binford Experience. Surely that's fake, right? Cheaper by the dozen the ride. That's got to be fake as well. Big Rock Candy Mountain. Sounds like something that could be real. Not great today. Right, mini crossword. What each knuckle represents in a famous... they're different months, aren't they? Best Picture nominee starring Key Madison. That is. Something set on a microwave. Maybe a timer. Here's to Love. Is that a cheer? Or a toast, maybe? That's probably a toast, isn't it? Burnt ends for barbecue tidbits. Not glossy is matte. Publication. Onion. Wanderer, Nomad. Lock of hair. Press, maybe? And Kevin Hart's. Hearts? And Nora. Not heard of that. Nora movie. Nope, okay. Best Picture nominee starring Mikey Madsen. Okay. Right, on to the Akari. Difficulty hard. This could take some time. But Akari is a light up puzzle. How it works is this shape means it doesn't want any lights directly next to it. So they're like satisfied with their current situation. One line says it needs one light next to it and then it becomes happy. 2 is obviously 2 lines, and there's no 3s or 4s in the grid. So there'll be one correct way to fill all of this. And we'll just have to figure out what that is. So this can't be a light because that would block 2 of the 3 spaces for this one. Still needs 2 more. Gonna be some logic now, isn't there? So we have to light this. And there's no other way of lighting the cell apart from putting a light there. So that has to be lit. And now we can't put both of these lights. Only one of them will be lit. And because we've got a higher concentration of lights here, it's probably this one that's going to be lit, but we're not sure yet. Which would mean that this would be lit. There. And not there, not there. You'd have to have this one. And you'd have to have this one. Then neither of these. And you'd have that one. That would work. That would fill up that. We're getting this one anyway. And then I don't know which of these. This would need to be one of these 2. Not there. That kind of looks like it should work, so let's just fill it in and we'll know where we can go back to. So that's got to be. This can't be, so that's got to be. This now can't be. This can't be. To get this, we need one of these 2. Nothing obviously wrong with that setup, so I think we just got to try it. And if it doesn't work, we've got to undo all of these middle ones. What else do we know? That's not. To get this, we need something along this column, but there's lots of options there. We need this or this. Do something like that. Which means we just try stuff then. Ah, that's not going to work. That does though. Okay, it looks like there's multiple options, multiple routes to do them. I'm sure that there's a different way to solve that. Right, on to MinuteCryptic. So we've got one after Romantic's latest squeeze. This is a cryptic crossword clue. Hurry after Romantic's latest squeeze. So what can be wordplay there? Probably just the after. Which probably means the definition might be squeeze. Hurry after Romantic's latest squeeze. What's another word? What's a synonym for squeeze? Brush? Yeah, I like that. So hurry, we've got rush. And romantic's latest is the C at the end, the latest letter in the word romantic. So if you put hurry after the C, we get rush. That's got to be it, right? Yeah, nice. Cool. Right, let's get onto some pixel art then. Yeah, do we want to see what we can do with this design then? Designing this character. Or we could do some work on the humanoid shape. Thing is, we want quite a lot of variety of this. I don't know what the best option is to do that. Okay. But sorry, just my OBS looked like it said it was offline from here. I was like, oh, hope it's fine. I think it is. It looks alright. Yeah, I think it's fine. So we could do some objects for our cave scene. Could do more for the cave scene, like decoration, just tidy that up. Do some UI stuff. We could do some spell effect stuff. I feel like creatures are the hardest ones. Which means we should probably do one of them. Let's do the creature, the vessel. I think the way we're going to have to do this is copy this onto a new layer. Is it this layer? It looks like 13, no? This layer. What's that? Oh, wow. I didn't realize you could zoom in onto these and actually see what they are. Okay. That's useful to know. Yeah, let's do a new... Well, actually, let's see what kind of size we're working with. So when it's like full size here, we do a little box around it. That's roughly... Where's the size? Down at the bottom there. 170 by 140. We'll probably want a bit of wiggle room around that. So it's probably 200 pixels. Quite a big sprite. What's the full canvas size on this? 640x360. Let's just double check in our game what canvas size we're working with. Because it might be that we do half size. Project settings. Window. 640x360. The fire wisp. Are we doubling the scale? No, scale is 1:1. I guess we don't want to change the scale of this, do we? So this is going to be quite a big sprite. Probably going to do 200 by 160 to give us enough space. And if we can, let's just copy this. Copy. And then I think if you do something like, oh no. There's a way of copying exact location, right? Yeah, because otherwise it pastes it like way over here. So that's why we found it. Sometimes it just disappears off the edge of the canvas slicer. So, this is our approximate shape. Let's do layers on top of this. And is this the kind of creature that we want to have? think I quite like it as a design. You could maybe do the whole like floating limbs kind of thing. But let's just break this up into the various shapes then. So we'll just copy it on for the different layers for the moment. Let's do another layer in between. And let's do some various colors. Let's do green for this leg. More than that, isn't it? Makes it easier to animate with all the different colors. Right, and then other leg. Pick a different color and go with this. We might look a little creature design up and just have a look if there's some kind of weirdness that we can mimic. I do quite like the kind of shape that it's got at the moment. Let's do a blue for one of these arms. Include like a big shoulder joint socket. Yeah, let's just see how this comes out. Makes it a lot easier to work on different layers. Got them all separated. Need another layer for the other arm. What colour? We've got the pink left, haven't we? I mean that. Go with this. Right, just for the moment, I'm just going to trace it fairly accurately to what we did the first time round. And we'll see how that looks. Looks alright. Actually, I should probably do... Is it F7? Yeah, get this. Put that down there. So we get like an overall reference while we're working on it as well. And then the body can stick around this colour, I guess. I'm going to put this fairly far down the list. Let's just do a different colour for the moment, and then we'll change it up. Right, let's get rid of that bottom layer. And then we'll start tidying this up and give it some form. And then once we've decided what we want to do with that, then we can start messing around with the animation. So I'm going to tidy this up, give it a bit more of a wrist. Make these feel a little bit sharper if we just take off a little bit of these thickness of these. Maybe we give it like a little bit of a curve on that. Now it feels like the thumb's out of place. Let's remove it. Q. No, not Q. A. That's it. Doesn't look right now. I think this one needs a bit more. Pressing the wrong buttons all over the place. Need to do more pixel art. Get more used to the interface here. It was better when they were thicker, wasn't it? Let's bring that back a little bit. What it needs to do then is need to go thinner but longer. Just to give that like sharpness on the edge. Yeah, that's better. And do we want to give it a third? Not like that. Definitely not like that. I don't think it needs it actually. Maybe just the two. Definitely better like that clawed. I kind of want to give it like a bulbous joints, but see what happens with that. Maybe we do like 3 sections to the arm. Let's see what this comes out like. Don't really know what we're aiming for here, but some kind of creature. Too much. But really, if we want the joints to look bulbous, we've got to make the connections like actually quite thin. It looks weird. Weird might be good. I don't know yet. Maybe just on the outside. You do something like this. I don't really know how this is going to work. Do you want a bit of heft to this? Although they're going to be like quite bruised and damaged most of the time. A bit more of like a body rather than an actual live version of this. Okay, maybe we're not doing the bulbous joints idea then. It didn't look right. No joints? No joints could work as well. Something big here in the middle. I don't know, we'll have to like look around a little bit at this and see how it feels. We just want the general silhouette first, which that is kind of okay. Now, which way is it facing? It's going to have the pink arm is behind the body. Let's bring that down. Let's maybe try and match the distance. I feel like this has to come in a bit, actually. Make sure we select the right layer. No. Reselect it then. Still feels like a long limb, but it's not quite so extreme. Right. what are we going to do with this? Do similar. A little bit too straight there. Now too long. Okay. Hey, Oi Gem, how's it going? Thank you. Just slowly working out, see what this creature's going to end up looking like. Ooh. Hope you're good. We should really get ourselves to work at larger scales. What do you do a lot? You do small scale pixel art. I like messing around in like slightly larger scales. It's just way more work though. it's the thing is, I think smaller canvas sizes are way more tricky to get like, yeah. It's really difficult to get something that you're happy with that represents what you're trying to represent. But then larger scale is just a lot more time consuming. Sometimes it depends on what type of art you're making though. Yeah. Yeah, it's very difficult. You have to kind of like, you have to be more purposeful with silhouettes and tones and stuff like that. But I find a lot of the pieces that I've done, like a lot of the work I've done before, what I'm trying to say, the images that I've made, the pixel art, I prefer it when it's on a slightly larger scale. When it's too small, I just find want to add just a little bit more detail, and yeah, you kind of get stuck. That's okay. Try and give this. We had like a bit of a joint in the middle. Just needs a little bump here. The way we think about, the way we always have to think about it is we need to give impression of details rather than fully represented. Yeah, definitely. Also, hi, yeah. Thanks for popping in. Gonna be quite a calm little pixel art stream. Just trying things out. Ooh, actually, you know what might be good is having like the elbow joint to have a spike as well. Have like a little, almost tree-like actually, like branching off a little bit. That could be interesting. Let's see how it works on this side as well. It needs to be... That could be... I mean, could give it more arms as well. I like the silhouette more with that. Let's put a full layer on the bottom, just so we've got a background to work against. And actually, it's going to be in this scenario, so let's do a full background of that, right? Right, not like that. Fill. Is that going to work? There we go. Fill there. A bit dark. Let's do that one. That's better. easier to see the silhouette now. Yeah, something like that could work well. We have like a few spikes, a few more like tree appendages spikes off the edge. I like that. It's gonna make animating it way more tricky though, isn't it? But that's definitely a better silhouette. Okay, let's do it on this side as well. You know what this could be? It could be an indication of like how long this creature's been here. And it could be like bits of mold that's grown on it, or along those lines. I want to show kind of the passage of time with this as well. So it might be a good idea to have stuff like that that we can edit about. Gotta be like a in here a bit. It's got to be thinner. This socket's going to be a lot smaller behind the scenes, isn't it? How does it look here? Kind of like shoulders out more and a really thin waist. That might be what we need. Doesn't look right. I've got to figure out this socket. How are the arms going to connect? This needs to come thinner. I don't know why I'm not liking this side. I need to rotate it round a bit. Need to give this bend a bit more, don't we? Maybe let's take this, move it across a little bit. Then we'll add more of a curve. Get rid of that bit for the moment. Something's still not looking right here. Does it need more of that side? No, I think that's okay. When we start bringing some like actual colors in and shades in, it will make all the difference, but have it more like this. I did like how this setup is with the waist. What have we done differently? It goes in and then comes back out, so it's like I've almost taken a chunk out like that. Maybe with that, that looks a bit better. I do like the shape though. Is it's going to be this in? Hey Zimni, how's it going? Hope you had a good day. Messing around with a little bit of pixel art. It's not going to be a long stream, but thought I'd do a little bit while I can. I'm back from Board Game Club. Nice. Good, thank you. What games are we playing today? Will I have heard of them? is the main question. I still keep coming back to this. I really like this shape more. I don't know what the big difference is here. Kind of like eats it in here. And then secondly there. And then what do we do here? Just curve straight out. Maybe. Come down a bit and do another little bite in. No, too far. Could be alright. We bring this arm back a bit. And then cut into this a little bit. Oh no, wrong there. Yeah, that looks okay. Right, what are we going to do with the head though? What type of head do we want to give this monster? Or creature? Do you like this kind of shape that we had before? Like a kind of, maybe like a fin? Like a big lump on the front. We give like a little curve on the front of it. How does that look? Keep going back to the previous design. I quite like. I think I prefer that. Kind of like that more, isn't it? Maybe not as tall. So what's this going to end up looking like though? I like the silhouette, but I've got no idea what that's going to involve. That's the issue. We need to give it a neck. Or we just keep it disconnected. Feels a bit like a Disney monster now. I don't know why adding that neck made it Disney monster. A bit huge, what are they called? Traps. We give it a longer neck. Would that be weird? That would be very weird. So I don't know what details we want on this face. Could just give it like one giant eye. Let's make sure we're on the right layer. That could work, actually. It's a bit of an unusual design, but actually needs to give it like some kind of mouth as well. Kind of. Actually not too bad. Let's do like a slightly darker. You know what? I think actually that's probably what I'm looking for. Give it some like never like doing 1 pixel wide teeth. They always seem like they don't work to me. We give a bit of shine on some of them and then a bit of darkness on the bottom of these. That. Maybe it needs like an outline to the mouth. Probably help. Maybe a bit darker on the bottom. Could be. I feel like it being tall like that is just a bit weird. We have it forward more? Forward more looks okay. What does it look like? Yeah, that looks alright. We'll probably come back to that. We have this like a milky eye. Wouldn't know how to do that really. We do a little bit of shading between that and color. Starting to take some shape. Don't like this though. We just get rid of that. Maybe we do that color. Now we can have another tooth there. And this should be brighter. It's going to be here in the front. I wonder if we could have like a tooth coming forward. A bit protruding. Well, that could work. Making my job way harder with the with animating this though, but that'll be all right. Okay. Maybe we need like a darker shade here. Which, why is that not showing? Oh yeah. No. Need to do something here. Like, what does it look like if we give it I'm gonna look up a reference image. Yeah, white eyes. I'm not going to put this on the screen because it's a little bit squeamish. But kind of, yeah. For that, we'd probably need a bit more dark around the edge of the eye. Almost like a much darker color. Maybe like a black? We have this lighter. It's not quite there, but it's something like this. Maybe we color this all in. Doesn't look right. I mean, at this kind of distance, is that the size it's going to be on screen? It's going to be that. And then, wait, what size would it be? Is this but doubled? Maybe even tripled, actually. Depending on what the resolution of the game is. That's okay. We need a darker colour for this, don't we? It's not that. Unless we take a brighter colour somewhere here. Not quite that. Unless we use this colour. Yeah, let's do this. Take this colour and replace it with this one. That's better. And then we can take this colour. And we want to go down one from it. Give us our continuation. It's almost there. There's still stuff that needs changing, I think. Yeah, like a... I think this needs a little change as well. Yeah, give it like a bump. The forehead. Yeah, that's better. Maybe we do a little shading on that. A bit of a brightness. Okay, so that might be the direction we're going for then. This back of the head doesn't look great though. Cut this in. Too far. And then it needs more shading here. Is it these two? No, it's that and that now, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, it's cutting too much now. Okay, let's work with that and see what we can do with the rest of it. I think with that kind of face though, we're looking at like... We might even do the opposite, have their head down into the chest. I think the up on top of the chest makes it look a bit goofy. Whereas settle down a bit more might give it a little bit more scare factor, hopefully. Not scare factor, but like horror. Actually, we could continue with the spikiness. Hope on the right layer there, but could be. Check, yeah. Fine. Almost getting our like tree friend that we were doing, the forest keeper. Similar kind of vibes to that. Do you like this being like a bit of a blob with lots of like sharp bits spiking out? That definitely feels better. Hmm. Feels like we're facing the wrong angle now, though. It's like it's turned the right shoulder forward, which feels like we just need to rotate that back around a little bit. Could mean less of this. Come around more. But if that's like the line. We're trying to aim for, this has got to come up a lot more. And that needs to be that, I think. Yeah, that's good. Right, silhouette wise, that could be all right. So we want to try swapping the color out. So that's this color. And this color. Select that layer. No, other way around. You right click on this, left click on this. Needs to go next one lighter? No. Those don't look great, do they? You go darker with the back like that, yeah. Try that. And then what's this color? One's the one above. So if we do a shade between these two colors. So you need to get rid of this pink line as well. Let's do that. That. Good work. We tied it up a little bit. We give it a little bit more definition where you'd see it. It needs the lighter colours as well, doesn't it? Here, under here. There. Taking shape a little bit. We'll see what needs tweaking in a minute. So we almost need a darker colour, but I think that's a purple colour, isn't it? That could work. Especially around where the head joins. Okay, and then should we get this light color as well? What's the one next to it? Those three, okay. That should give us a little bit of play here. I'll make sure to do these all in one stroke, otherwise we lighten them up too much. Okay. No, one stroke. Two. No, not necessarily there. Maybe a little bit here. What we probably need to do is bring in some other colors into this. So maybe we do like a moss effect on top. Could be a good selection. Oh, we're not gonna be able to see that. Not with that background. What color should we change this to? Maybe dark blue. Just so we can see it a little bit easier here. Not sure I want something like that. That could work, actually. Having some, like, bits going around. A few bits catching some light. Getting a bit messy now, though. It's getting very tree-like, isn't it? Yes and no. I feel like that's okay. Got a much smaller version of it over this side, so you can see they will look like at different distances. The eye's still wrong, isn't it? This needs different color this side. Maybe even lighter. Maybe even nothing. That might be better. Not that. That? Let's hide this layer. Let's just double check we've not got anything sneaking through in the background that we need to erase. Right. I think that's looking all right. The problem is with this background, how's that going to look? Let me just double check. So we're looking at that fill. Okay, it's visible enough. We should probably stick with this background color because this is going to be what we're working with. So now let's do a replace that with that. We'll do the same this side. That with that. We have to select it. Yeah. Do the same with these. So we select it. Right, that's definitely taking a lot better shape. Need to work on the legs in a little bit, but let's Try and get some shading on these. Got it selected. Oh, too small, that's why. Probably all in darkness there, isn't it? And the backs of these. Then we need this color. Is that gonna work? I think it is. That looks alright. We get a little bit of brightness caught there. Let's do this one as well. That. Oh wait, do this in one go. Otherwise, get two bits of shading done at the same time, which doesn't work. Just do the two colours for the moment. This one can be completely. Actually, most of that, in darkness. This hand shape looks still really odd. Might be this thumb location. Down. Be a bit better. Carve in a little bit here. Nope, not what I wanted to do, but that's fine. Yeah, we need some more of this color. And this. And then what I think we need is this needs to go to a brighter color. Probably this needs just a little tweak like that. Maybe that one gone. Actually, do something like that. Almost a little bit like salad fingers, like, isn't it? It's coming together though. I think think we need the one shade higher as well. On some little bits of this. And we do need some of the musts. A few little bits is enough to keep it interesting, I think. Though it does look like a bit of tinsel there. So what if we have it like that? Just around this joint a little bit. We got an in between, is that why it looks? Yeah, okay. Good. I need a darker colour. Okay, it's getting there. Let's see if we can just add. I guess we need to figure out what shape for these legs. How they're going to attach. Kind of like grown out there. There was a little bit shading here that I need to do as well, don't I? What layer is this? In here? Probably at the bottom of this. And this looks wrong now. Maybe this is all dark around here. Make sure we're on the right layers. This and this. Okay. What if we just change that all to dark again? That looks okay. And then here, this we need to do a little bit of shading. Bring this dark again. Maybe even we go like this. Be dark. That's going to be the same color as the background. That's no good. We might need to look for a deeper purple down here. And just add that to our palette slightly. Yeah, I think that's better. Just like the bits that we need like really dark, we can just add a few pixels of this color. We're on the right layer. It's already not the right color. No, that is the right color. Why can I not? There we go. Okay. It's getting there. How are we looking? Give me a little look on the smaller version. That is looking okay. Right, so are we gonna tweak these? We want a similar kind of style. I mean, I'm always tempted to say we could do like the backwards legs kind of thing. If we... Well, let's just hide this for a minute. We'll take the colour. Just trying to stop myself from sneezing. We'll put a new layer in. And then could have like this kind of say backwards legs. It is that is the forwards. I need something odd here. Like normal legs aren't going to look right. No, okay. The bit we had before I think was right. Bring that old one again. Wait, does undo and redo not change visibility of layers? Okay. That's weird. Okay, this kind of shape then. And we've got to throw in a bit of the jaggedness that we've got in the rest of the body. And we don't have to worry about these legs looking like they would actually hold up the creature because it's meant to be like a body that's been here for a while. Could even leave it with like gaps in the legs. Because where's our forest keeper? It's gotta be in here, right? Because like these kind of leg shapes were pretty good. Quite like those. But it's, they're not going to work. They could work for this sprite. Very similar. It has got a lot of similarities. Could we use that? Kind of want this to be able to like collapse on the floor like we've got with our actual storyboarding shapes as well, though. It needs to be able to be like this. So we're going to have longer legs than what the forest keeper has, I think. Like that. It's too similar to this one. We just play around a little bit and shape will emerge that will look better. This is too straight. That's the issue there. We want to send this back behind the body as well. This might have to be on this layer. Nope, not that layer. One further forward. There we go. I mean, you could have like weird branching kind of foot there. Not totally against that. We give like a good anchor point for where he'd connect to the floor, but maybe that's a little bit too long. One that goes like that kind of way as well. Some weird like hand foot kind of thing. Not actually as bad as I thought it was going to look. Once it's got some shading on it, that could work. Bit like chicken leg, isn't it? I'm not sure. This is too straight, that's why. Not sure. Let's undo that. What if we make this leg thicker then? Just thinking this reminds me of the mutants in the forest. I'm playing that game a bit with some of my mates. Like the way that all these are splaying out. Not so sold on this though. It was looking like it was going in a good direction, and then it's kind of not now. I don't know what I want to change. Maybe it's once we've got some more colour here, like a bit of shading. Let's go back to where it was looking okay. Take this out, take this out. That looks better as a silhouette. So if we cut that, move it up a bit more. That's definitely better now. So all we need to do is add the like spiky bits. Fill that in a little bit more. And then let's try and do some shading on it and see if that picks it up. I'm going to take this and this. Here's the next song. It's a bit too intense for what I'm doing here. Not fighting this guy. So we probably just want this all a darker shade first. And then what's this color? That's that one. That can be dark there. We'll see how this turns out, and then we'll see if we want to do the same with the other foot first. So What piece is this? Is that the body? Yeah. Okay, so that needs... Just hide all the layers and just show that. There's some colours missing here. That's why that bit's looking weird. Colour that in properly. Down here where we're not going to see this. That all looks fine. That still needs work. Just check some of the layers just in case we've missed anything or put them on the wrong layer. That was all okay. That's all okay. Okay, that's fine. Back to where we were. Why is this not working? We've not got the layer selected, that's why. Okay. Okay, that's almost there. It just needs some highlights on it now, I think. And so does this bit. This needs a bit of highlight. So what are we using? We're using this color, which is this color, going into this color. So that's what we need. Is these two. On this layer. Ever so slight. Be a bit more here. It's like a full surface. Little bits catching here. Could even do like a little bridge there. Bit too much. Maybe even just like 2 dots. Yeah, that's it. A bit more that catches there. Looking good. And then we want this and this. Nope, don't swap. Oh yeah. No, what colour is that? Okay, this and this. Just individual pixels need to catch this light. Something like that. Probably just that one there. Maybe get rid of that. Okay, good. Okay, and then the last leg then. So what I might do is just take this, copy it, and mirror it into this layer. Oh, no, that didn't work. That's layer 3. Layer 4. I copy this, paste on layer 3, and then edit, flip horizontal. Good starting point, but we want to... I just want to rotate it. I wonder if this is going to work. It's going to look terrible, isn't it? No, I don't like that. This shape is better. Start from this. We're trying to cut corners and it didn't work. So let's keep going with this. Right, so we need this brush, that. Then we're going to cut into this. Might be easier just to like that, similar. Let's go chicken legs, right? Better than vessel at the moment. That's what we're using for now, but they're the walkers in Star Wars that are called chicken legs. Get rid of that. Gonna need to come down a bit more here. Out like that. Right there. Right, and then let's put spikes. We'll tidy up the foot in a second. That needs a lot of work, it looks like. I don't know what it is, but if I'm working with this brush, like this brush shape rather than a square, find it, you end up with like much nicer shapes, and I don't know why. Need to look into what I'm doing differently with that. Feels like it needs to come out a bit wider like this. It's the same with the erasing as well. Right, that could be okay. This one's not right. I don't know why. Get back to this. Might be better without that entirely, I think. Yeah, I think it's better without it. Right, let's do some shading on this and we'll see how this comes out. So this is that color. I'm gonna take it all darker again. Just straight off the bat. And then selectively darker. So I think a lot of this is going to be in shadow though. Right, all of it, okay. Is this light going to be? Down the middle again. Maybe this side less. Yeah, that's it. Right, and then we need to start bringing in a little bit more light again. Means that and that. No, and this. Doesn't look right. Maybe we need like a streak down the middle. This shade is wrong. That's what's messing this up, I think. We're going to take this and this. Which means this shadow is wrong as well. Why? I think that's a bit better. Then we've got to bring this and this again. Need like a bit of shade that comes around here. A bit more there, I reckon. And this is probably mostly shaded. Bit of a weird one, that leg. Even though it's in front of him, if we're saying the light is coming like up here, it looks like, well, the light's going to be above him. Yeah, this feels right. To come in a little bit there. Why does that look so weird? We need a bump up here. Oh, it's because it changes too quickly. Better. Okay. Maybe just a few more little, like, top highlights. Coming up? Yeah, there we go. Right. Well, that's definitely a huge improvement on what we had. It's going to be an absolute nightmare to animate this though. Why'd I give him spiky armor? Right, are we happy with proportions and everything? Thanks, Dimney. Good to hear. It's much better than what did we have before? This guy. And I guess where is he here? Where's Awaken? No, not Awaken. It's Summon. Yeah, so this is kind of what we need to do now, is animate him up into that kind of position and then fall down to the floor. So there's quite a lot of animation to do on this sprite. It does definitely look way better. We could maybe wash it a lot lighter color. Yeah, yes and no. I don't know if he's really that woody. I know he looks woody. And it might be an idea to swap the colors. Just so that it's less wooden. Because yeah, I don't want him to be too similar to what the Forest Keeper ends up like. And that's definitely... This guy's definitely going to be like tree-like. So... I just want to keep some variety between the creature designs. So let's maybe... I think we can take the whole sprite, pick a colour like this, and replace it with some weird colour. Well, we did have like the purpley. Like, is that going to stand out on the background? Is this the right background colour? Yeah, okay. Maybe. Don't really like this getting too pink though. But it might work. We'll just replace these top colours with something else though. They can maybe be a bit more gold. Would green work, I guess? No. I'm going to stick within the palette a little bit as well. Let's try that one. And these colours need changing. See what this comes out like. Maybe another gold. Kind of makes things blur a bit too much now though. Like, I feel like there's more definition in the previous. But we might have just picked a couple of similar colours. That might be why. And this mouth needs a lot of work. Purple looks okay though. Let's just cut that off. What colour could this yellow go to? I'm gonna go like a white. Wait, we can do this, right? No. What about like a grey? That could be. What I should have done is made this on a new frame first. Let's do this. It looks better in brown, I think. But new frame. And then on this frame we'll change the colours. So what are we going to do? We're going to do the start of the darkest colour. The darkest colour can stay the same. So this colour, we're going to change to this colour. This colour, change to this colour. That goes too bright too quickly, that's the problem. What blue? Blue's not bad. But this has got to go to what colour? We use this darkest blue? No, not yet. I think this colour can swap to the darkest blue there. This colour needs to change. And that can go to like that maybe? No. I want to change the background. Check. Oh no. No, the whole point is it's not meant to do both sprites. I mean, somewhere in between, like that, is actually okay. Change these. Not sure I'm liking any of these. I think the mouth needs simplifying because it's not working properly like that. No, okay. I need to come back and decide what I want to do with these colours. Can I not lock one frame and change the colours on a second frame? I can lock layers. Can I lock frame? Doesn't look like it. Okay, what if I select this? And do this? That change on the, it changes on every frame. Okay. There's got to be a way to lock the colors of a frame. Unless we just do a shade selection. For that and that. That and that. Select this. I don't like this. No, it doesn't like that either. Okay. I want to go through each individual part, but I've got the brush big enough, it's not too difficult. Does make it feel more alien being purple, I think. Problem is I don't have enough colours in this palette to do proper swap. Wait, is this a different colour? No, that should... Is there anywhere that's missed? Up here. And then if we swap this colour... I think this is too vibrant though. It does work. I need to have a think about that. Figure out what colour palette to go with. Such a hassle doing that individually. Okay, let's save this as our vessel for the moment. What are we doing on time? Yeah, I think it's only a short one today. I might wrap up there. Quite pleased with how he's come out. We just need to figure out what to do about the colours to stop him feeling quite so similar to the Forest Keeper. Although for the post-jam version, maybe the Forest Keeper doesn't even make it in. Because for him to come in, we'd need to design level 2. And that would change things anyway. And I wouldn't mind having the post-jam version being really, like, quite limited on working with the designs that we got to. Because then when it comes to building out a full game, we can get away with the fact that if we're redesigning a lot of the characters, then we'll be redoing a lot of the secrets, and that means anyone who's played the game in a demo state won't be spoiled for puzzles going into a full game if we do get to that point. I think that's what we need to do. So yeah, just a quick one today. Hopefully back on tomorrow at some point to do a bit more. Or we might do some more of our dredge challenge run, so we can finish that off. I think there might be maybe 1 or 2 streams left of that. It's only short run through. So we'll play it a bit over the weekend, either tomorrow or Sunday. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good weekend, Zimni, and everyone else who's been around. And I hope to catch you soon. Yeah, have a good weekend. Yeah, see ya. Cheers.